Hi, my name's Dan Bean, and welcome to For the Rest of My Life. I'm a 54-year-old single dad, clearly overweight. I'm going to do something about it. And I'm going to bring you along on this incredible, life-changing journey with me.
I am Lee, and I have been banded nearly 2 years, and I have lost 225 pounds.
I'm Dan. I was banded in December of '08, and I've lost 38 pounds.
People are also sometimes afraid of success because when you lose weight, they're afraid they're going to become a different person. Banding doesn't really change your basic personality. It just helps you be a thinner person.
So our discussion in the main part of our support group tonight was on self-esteem.
We're going to work here today with my cousin Chrissy, who is a certified nutritionist. I walk at least 30 minutes every day, mostly about 45.
Okay.
Saturdays and Sundays I try to get in 90.
By you exercising now and by losing the weight, you're going to be able to exercise more easily. You'll be able to start off walking, which you've done, and now you'll be able to go into running, and then following that, you're going to lose more weight.
I'm trying to get my heart, rate going.
Yeah, that's the key thing is increasing heart rate. Break a
Right.
sweat,
Especially at first, it didn't take much.
No, I know. That's exactly the point, though. It starts out, all we want you to do is get moving.
Right.
And then you have to up the ante a little bit as you go along.
Now that you've made it tighter, you really have to slow down, chew your food, take little tiny bites.
Totally.
And the minute you start feeling full, you want to stop eating.
Yeah. That's been the problem the last month and a half.
You have this balance
Right.
between calories that come in and calories that are burned off.
Right.
And right now, you're focusing very much on the burn off side of it.
Right.
But you can eat calories way faster and way easier than you
Yeah.
can burn them off.
I tell myself that I can have 3 bites of anything. So I eat 3 bites. And after that, all the other bites taste the same. So I stop after 3 bites. So if I go out and somebody has cheesecake, I'll eat 2 or 3 bites of it and then I'll quit. I don't need to eat the whole thing anymore.
Jesse likes to call it mindful eating, where you really are paying attention to what's going on, really enjoying it, picking things you really like, and you can still be very much a foodie.
What else has been going on?
Got a lot of really cool, non-scale victory things that you talk about.
Tell me about those.
A non-scale victory is anything that happens in this weight loss program that doesn't have anything to do with getting on a scale. So that means, when I go get my hair cut and Jamie, who cuts my hair, she puts on a bib over around me and it's the smallest size instead of the largest size. Or going into my closet and finding clothes that I haven't worn in 7 years.
Are other people noticing your weight loss yet? What do other people say about it?
Everybody. I mean, it's just my family. I went to a family reunion a couple weeks ago, and people had not seen me for a year and a half since my son's bar mitzvah, and they were completely blown away. People you haven't seen in a year and a half, and say, "Whoa, God, you look great." That's what it's all about. In 6 months, my cholesterol's gone from 266 to 146. And what about my good cholesterol?
Well, the good cholesterol has gone up 10%, which is wonderful. And then the triglycerides have dropped the most at 44%, which is expected as you lose the weight. That's the one that'll be most effectively dropped. And then the good will keep going up as you exercise more and get skinnier, and it'll be great.
My only regret so far is that I wish I'd done this 5 years ago.
In the meantime, your blood pressure, we should let everybody know, your blood pressure has dramatically dropped. So I was just saying, I was questioning whether you were alive or not.
You can't put a price on your health. You've got to take care of yourself. And this process has been a big step. A big step for me.
We are going to do an ahi tuna lettuce wrap with an Asian slaw. So the lettuce will be taking place of the bread, and you
Perfect.
won't even notice.
Okay, you promise?
I promise.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so the ahi is really simple. We're just going to put some salt and pepper on it. All right, and now we're just going to take some black sesame seeds to give it some color and just a little bit of crunch. Just pat it on. So we're just gonna sear the tuna about 1.5 minutes on each side. And it's cooking in olive oil, which is a very healthy oil.
Look at that. Nice. So ahi is a pretty healthy fish.
It is. It's very high in omega-3s, which is really good for your heart and for your blood pressure. Okay, so now we'll set that aside while we make the sauce for the slaw. We're gonna start off with half a cup of juice from an orange, 2 tablespoons of low sodium soy sauce,
Okay.
and 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar,
I love rice vinegar.
and a teaspoon of sesame oil, which is very high in vitamin E. And then to finish it off, 1 garlic clove and a teaspoon of ginger. Just give that a whirl.
That was easy.
Yeah, and you have the
That's
sauce.
the dressing, that's the
That
sauce
is
for the
sauce.
slaw?
Yes. So I left a little bit of the sauce out so you can put some on top of the lettuce wrap. So this is broccoli, cabbage, and carrots. Now we can cut up the ahi.
Wow, look at that. Ooh,
Perfect.
I love it, raw on the inside. This is exactly like how I like my tuna.
You can start with some slaw, slice of the ahi.
So a little bit more of the sauce. This is amazing. So how many calories are we talking here?
Between 110 and 140, depending upon how much sauce you put on.
You've done this again. You've made my favorite dish. It's so easy, and anybody can do it, and it's healthy and low cal, and I don't miss my bread.
Well, good.
This is great.
Good.
Thank you again. And if you have a comfort food that you want to make healthy, write to Chrissy, and you know what? Maybe we'll make your favorite dish in one of our next episodes.